Hey, what's up guys? In today's video, first, I just want to share with you an Etsy shop that's making an absolute killing selling digital downloads. That is going to be the inspiration for going over to Canva, a really popular design tool, design app. What do we call Canva now? Because I feel like they do everything and they do it really well. But we're going to switch over to Canva and I'm going to show you how to use their text to image tool, which you guessed it, uses artificial intelligence, AI. It's the hot thing right now to generate images on demand. We have a text prompt, we type in what we want, and then we check out what it is able to create. And I've got a bunch of examples prepared for you. And then I'm thinking after we look at those so that we see what's possible, we'll have some fun experimenting with the prompt. So let's get right to it. We're going to get started in just a second, but I wanted to remind you guys I have a free print-on-demand mini course that's aimed for beginners to help you get started. The link is in the description. All I need is your email address. I'll send you one lesson a day for 8 days. And I've got a link to join Canva, by the way, in case you haven't already done that. And I've got a great print-on-demand Facebook group too that you should check out. It's linked in the description. So check this out, guys. I mentioned I was going to share with you an Etsy shop that sells digital downloads that makes a killing. All right, of course, they're star seller. They've got almost 250,000 sales. The shop is called North Prints. And you'll notice the type of digital art that they sell, right? And by the way, the way they frame it, the way they mock it up, take note of that, because I'm sure that has a lot to do with their success rate. Also, look at their sale pricing, look at the price point that it comes to when they run a sale. All these things should be noted if you have any ambitions of selling digital downloads. You know what I mean? Why not learn from the best? Now, I just wanted to share this first before we look at Canva so that we have something in mind that we can maybe attempt to see if we can have Canva produce original artwork for us to sell something similar, since this is definitely, I would call it a validated idea given that they have almost 250,000 sales. So let's jump on over to Canva. All right, bear with me. I lied. We're not going to Canva yet. I want to show you the presentation that I prepared ahead of time because these AI generated art, like it takes time for it to work. So rather than doing it on the fly, I went ahead and I prepared a bunch of them ahead of time just to show you what's possible. So in Canva, look for where it says text to image. It's got a purple icon, so you can click that if you want to try it for yourself. Then you get a text prompt, so you can tell it what you want it to output and select the art style. The art styles include photo, drawing, 3D, painting, pattern, and concept art. And I've got examples of each of these. When you have it generate art, it'll generate 4 at a time. So I've got 4 examples of each to show you right now. So this is the photo style, and the prompt was one of the pre-built ones that's pre-built in Canva. A light watercolor painting of koi fish in a pond. All right, so this is number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4 in the photo style. Next, it's the same, a light watercolor painting of koi fish in a pond, but it is the drawing style. Number 1, number 2, definitely a big difference between 1 and 2, by the way. So you can see the AI is it's actually in there working. Number 3 and number 4. All right, now we're in the 3D style, and I typed in a giant neon pink rubber ducky, and I think I fried the AI's brain because I don't know what we're looking at right here, but this does not look 3D, and it doesn't look like a pink rubber ducky either. It looks like a yellow rubber ducky bleeding out of the eyes, which is a little bit crazy. Here we go. We're a little bit closer now here. That's a giant pink rubber ducky, I guess. I don't know how they did the scale level, but I guess, no, it's based on the size of the water, so that's pretty cool. Here is a pink rubber ducky, I guess, on top of a neon yellow rubber ducky. And number 4, we just have some neon colors. I don't know that at all resembles a rubber ducky. So they're not perfect here, but at least they output 4 at a time. All right, this is the painting style. And I said a giant yellow rubber ducky. So I made it a little bit easier on the AI here. Instead of the neon pink one, we just said a giant yellow rubber ducky. So we got 1, we got 2, and on number 2, we actually have like a double-headed rubber ducky, which is a little weird. We have number 3, and it's a little rubber ducky, almost looks like Little Peeps family. And number 4, it's in the painting style, but it's also a painting. So it's the painting of a painting, I guess. All right, we have the pattern effect. And for this one, I used another one of the prompts that was pre-built. So it says photo of a magical forest city from the future. And I guess it's weird that we input the word photo. I mean, this was pre-built by Canva. Anyways, that's the text prompt. And this is in the pattern style. So they have to make it into a pattern. You can see number 1, number 2 right here. And they introduce some interesting colors like pink, or sorry, not pink, but purple and yellow. Number 3, this one's actually pretty cool. Like that to me could be wall art right there, you know? And number 4, this is cool too. You know, I don't think these are just like repetitive patterns. I'm pretty sure it's all unique the whole way through. So anyways, I mean, if you like it, let me know in the comments below, or if you think it's pretty basic. The only issue is like, how do you market these? You know, keep that in mind. It's like you have to have a marketing plan, and at a minimum, that means providing good SEO optimized keywords so that the AI algorithm that has to put our product in front of the customer that's looking to buy it understands what it is that we're selling. You know, over time, after sales are made, it becomes a little bit easier, but initially getting that first sale, that's going to be really hard. All right, final one, concept art style. And we went back to the giant yellow rubber ducky, and here's the concept art. And I actually really like this one. I don't know why. It looks almost like a, I don't know why I'm going to say this, but like an 80s movie, like an 80s, like I don't know, Miami Vice style, but like rubber ducky edition. This one, not as much. I don't know. Concept art, so I guess it is what it is. You have to either like it or hate it. I don't know. Number 3, we got the robotic rubber ducky robots. And number 4, like a cracked out melting rubber ducky, maybe, whatever you want to call that. All right, so I hope you guys got to at least see kind of what's possible with the different design styles. It probably would have been helpful if I just kept it on one prompt, so I apologize for not doing that. But before we wrap this video, let's go to Canva and let's do one live, unplanned, and see what it generates based on that Etsy shop we saw at the beginning. All right, guys, so we're here on Canva as promised, and let's just pop over the North Prints shop really quickly one more time to get an idea of like what it is that they are selling. So how about like this one right here? It looks like, what is that? Horses pulling a sled. So let's just say like 1800 style painting, 1800 style. I think you can get really specific. So let's just say like 1800 style oil painting of 2 horses pulling a sled with a man sitting in it. All right, that's pretty specific, would you say? On a snowy day, on a dark, snowy day with trees in the background. All right, how much more specific can we get? I think that's pretty good, right? On a dark, cold, snowy day. Let's see if we can confuse the algorithm. All right, 1800 style oil painting of 2 horses pulling a sled with a man sitting in it, on a dark, cold, snowy day with trees in the background. All right, and let's do it painting style, right? And then hit generate image. Should only take a second. All right, guys, so here we have our 4 outputs over there. Let's check this one out first. All right, what do we see here? It looks like they put 2 men in there. One of the horses is facing backwards, one of the horses is facing forwards, and half its body is in the sled. So, hey, guys, the AI never said it would be perfect. They did get kind of the landscape idea correct. But the faces are a little bit blurred too, but they got the style right as well, which is interesting that it can do like that sort of a oil painting style. Here's number 2. They actually put it in like a ornate looking kind of gold painting trim. And you can see it's a man half riding horseback, half being in the horse. Interesting. A little bit of like a, what is it, like a minotaur? Is that what it's called? And the second horse is also cut off in half. So a little bit far from perfect there. Next one. Closer, I'd say, right? Only 1 horse, though, no 2 horses. The man riding the sled, still a little bit like incomplete. They didn't do much in terms of the detail of the characters. But again, the landscape, it seems to understand. They got the trees in the background as well. It seems like the trees in the background, it knew every single time. Another example with the painting. It's like a painting style of a painting. And then you've got the horse kind of merged into another horse with a man riding one half of them. Anyways, guys, so you can see here we tried to go a little bit above and beyond with that last attempt that was more of a live attempt, so you guys got to see how it worked. Obviously, I cut the video, so I cut out maybe like 20 seconds of loading time. But let me know your thoughts. Have you experimented with it at all? Like, are you enjoying it? Do you see potential to maybe translate this into something that you could sell on Etsy. You know, keep in mind, like, how would you frame it from an SEO perspective? Those keywords really matter in the long run, because, well, not in the long run, really in the short term, because that's how you got to get your first sale. And then the algorithm kind of learns what keywords generated sales from there. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you found it as interesting as I did. As I wrap this video, I wanted to remind you that I've got a link to join Canva in the description. I've also got a link to my full print-on-demand course down there and a link to my private community where I do weekly live streams and office hours so you can work with me on your business. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. Check out Canva. Let me know your thoughts on the text-to-image AI, and I will see you at the next one.